All right, ready to set sail. Today, we're diving into all things luxury cruising with the brand new Star Princess.
Oh, yeah.
This ship is making waves even before it debuts in August 2025.
I know.
And we're going to get a sneak peek at what's making it so buzzworthy. We've got articles from Princess Cruises themselves, cruiseline.com, even some intel from their German site.
Oh, wow.
Plus, Wikipedia for good measure. Buckle up. We're figuring out what makes this ship special and if it lives up to the hype.
Yeah. You know what's interesting right off the bat is that this isn't Princess Cruises' first foray into this level of opulence.
Right.
The Star Princess is actually the second ship in their Sphere class,
Okay.
with the Sun Princess being its predecessor.
Gotcha.
This class seems to be all about pushing the boundaries of ship design and onboard experiences.
Yeah. Speaking of pushing boundaries, the Star Princess is a giant.
Oh, tell me about it.
175,500 gross tons. Space for over 4,300 guests.
Wow.
21 decks.
It's huge.
That's basically a floating city. I'm picturing endless buffets and sunshine.
Yeah.
What does that kind of scale mean for the onboard experience?
Well, it definitely allows for a wider variety of activities and amenities, which is key for a ship this size. They need to cater to a diverse crowd. But it's not just about being big.
Right.
It's about how they use that space.
I see.
Take the Dome, for instance.
Yeah, the Dome. A multi-level covered deck inspired by the terraces of Santorini. That sounds incredible.
I know.
I love that it's a pool area by day
Yeah,
and transforms into an entertainment venue at night.
very cool.
Do you think this kind of multi-purpose space is becoming more common in cruise ship design?
It seems to be a growing trend,
Yeah.
especially for ships aiming to attract a younger demographic who value versatility.
Makes sense.
Think about it. You're appealing to those who want to relax poolside during the day and then have a vibrant, exciting space to enjoy as the evening rolls in. It's a clever way to maximize space while also offering diverse experiences.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then there's the piazza described as the heart of the ship.
Ah, yeah.
Another space with those panoramic ocean views. It's a central atrium, and it sounds like they're really pushing for it to be the hub for everything.
Right.
Dining, entertainment, just hanging out. Does this remind you of any other ships or design trends in the industry?
The piazza actually reminds me of the Royal Promenade on Royal Caribbean ships.
Oh.
Both create that sense of a bustling town square.
Yeah.
But what's unique about the piazza is that it incorporates those amazing ocean views. It's like they're bringing the outside in, making you feel connected to the sea, even while you're in the heart of the ship.
Very cool. And for those who are looking for a more traditional entertainment experience, they have the Princess Arena.
Right.
This state-of-the-art theater seems like the go-to spot for larger-scale shows and performances.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of acts they bring in. Partnering with Cirque Éloize for some shows suggests they're aiming for a more artistic and contemporary feel, perhaps targeting a crowd who wouldn't typically consider a cruise for that type of entertainment.
That's a great point. It seems like they're trying to appeal to both seasoned cruisers and those who are new to cruising, which makes sense given the size of the ship. And speaking of appealing to different tastes, let's talk accommodations.
All right.
They've got everything from standard interior staterooms to the ultra-luxe Sanctuary Collection suites. Sounds like a choose-your-own-adventure for luxury.
What's notable here is the tiered approach to luxury, which caters to a wider range of budgets and preferences.
Makes sense.
You've got your top-tier Sanctuary Collection, which sounds absolutely incredible. Exclusive amenities, a secluded location for ultimate relaxation.
Yeah.
Almost like a ship within a ship.
Like a vacation within a vacation. It sounds heavenly.
I know.
But you're right. It's smart of them to offer that range. You also have the Sky Suites, which still offer those expansive views,
Yeah.
large balconies, and access to exclusive areas, but maybe without some of the bells and whistles of the Sanctuary Collection.
Exactly. And that's on top of the typical interior, ocean view, and balcony staterooms that most cruisers are familiar with. So they're covering all their bases in terms of comfort and price points, appealing to those who prioritize luxury, those who want a taste of the high life, and those who are happy with a comfortable, well-appointed room.
And let's not forget about the food. They have a 3-level dining room. Can you imagine?
Oh, wow.
Dinner with sweeping ocean views on every level.
Beautiful.
Plus, they've got a variety of specialty restaurants offering a range of cuisines, making it a true foodie paradise.
It's almost overwhelming to think about the sheer number of dining options, but what stood out to me wasn't just the quantity,
Yeah.
but the potential quality.
Okay.
The 3-level dining room seems designed for a more formal and elegant experience. Then you have the specialty restaurants catering to different tastes, and then the Cirque Éloize partnership adding a touch of artistic flair to the dining experience.
It sounds like they're really trying to elevate the dining experience beyond just fuel for your day of exploring.
Right.
It's becoming part of the entertainment and the overall luxury experience.
Absolutely. They're crafting an experience where the dining is as memorable as the destinations.
So we've got a ship that's pushing the boundaries of design, overflowing with amenities, and offering a diverse range of experiences.
Yeah.
From the innovative dome to the exclusive sanctuary collection, the Star Princess is clearly going for that high-end feel.
Right. But with so much variety, it begs the question, who is the ideal traveler for this ship?
That is the question.
Is it the seasoned cruiser who's looking for the next level of luxury, or is it someone entirely different?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And one we should definitely unpack further. But first, let's take a closer look at some of those additional amenities and features that really set this ship apart.
Yeah.
What else caught your eye?
Well, there's the expanded casino, which piqued my curiosity. And the Lotus Spa sounds like a true sanctuary for relaxation and rejuvenation. Plus, there's this mysterious sanctuary club that seems shrouded in secrecy. I'd love to know more about what that exclusive access entails.
Me too. And of course, we can't forget about the itineraries. The Star Princess is kicking things off with Mediterranean voyages, which is a classic choice for a reason. But what makes their approach to Mediterranean cruising stand out? What kind of unique experiences are they offering in this iconic region?
Those are all great points. Let's dive into those details next.
Sounds like a plan. Stay with us as we uncover even more about this fascinating ship and explore what it might offer a traveler like you. All right, we're back and ready to delve deeper into those intriguing features we just touched on. Let's start with that expanded casino. What kind of gaming experience are they aiming for here?
It seems like they're going for a full-fledged casino vibe, not just a small room tucked away somewhere.
Right.
Expanding the casino space suggests they're anticipating a good amount of interest from passengers.
Yeah, makes sense.
They're likely to have everything you'd expect. Table games, slots, maybe even a poker room.
So they're catering to both casual gamblers and those who are a bit more serious about their gaming.
Yes, exactly. And I think it's smart from a business perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Casino revenue can be significant for cruise lines.
Right.
And by offering a larger, more diverse casino experience, they're likely to attract a wider range of players.
Makes you wonder if they're targeting a specific type of traveler with this expanded casino.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe someone who enjoys the high roller lifestyle.
Yeah.
Or who sees gambling as an integral part of their vacation experience.
That's an interesting thought. It could be that they're trying to appeal to a more affluent clientele who are used to a certain level of luxury and entertainment.
Speaking of luxury, let's shift gears and talk about the Lotus Spa.
Okay.
What kind of relaxation and rejuvenation experience are they crafting here?
From the descriptions we've seen, they're aiming for a serene, spa-like atmosphere. A true escape from the energy and excitement of the rest of the ship. Right. Expect a wide range of treatments. Massages, facials, body wraps, aromatherapy.
Yeah.
Perhaps even a salon for hair and nail services.
So it's a full-service spa experience, catering to those who want to prioritize wellness and self-care during their cruise.
Absolutely. And I think it's a smart move considering the growing focus on wellness travel.
For sure.
People are increasingly looking for vacations that not only offer relaxation and entertainment, but also opportunities to improve their physical and mental well-being.
It's like a mini wellness retreat within your larger vacation.
Right.
You can spend the day exploring exciting ports, then come back to the ship and unwind with a soothing massage or a revitalizing facial.
Exactly. And I think that's what makes the Lotus Spa so appealing. It offers a counterbalance to the excitement and activity of a cruise. It allows passengers to create a more balanced and personalized experience.
Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather, the exclusive club on the ship. The Sanctuary Club.
Oh, yes.
What have we gathered about this mysterious haven for sweet guests?
Well, details are still a bit scarce, but we know it's designed as an exclusive retreat for those staying in the highest tier suites.
Okay.
Think of it as an elevated level of luxury and service within an already luxurious environment.
So it's like a VIP experience within a VIP experience. What kind of perks and amenities are we talking about here?
We can speculate based on similar offerings on other cruise lines.
Mm-hmm.
Expect dedicated concierge service, priority reservations for dining and shows, maybe even access to a private lounge with complimentary drinks and snacks. It's all about creating a sense of exclusivity and personalized attention.
It sounds like they're aiming for a level of service that anticipates your needs before you even have to ask.
Right.
But do you think this exclusivity could create a divide amongst passengers?
It's a valid concern.
Yeah.
Some might argue that having such a distinct separation between suite guests and other passengers could lead to a less harmonious atmosphere overall.
I see.
But it's also worth noting that many cruise lines offer similar exclusive areas. And it doesn't seem to have a negative impact on the overall experience for most guests.
It's about finding that balance between catering to those seeking ultimate luxury and ensuring that all passengers feel valued and well cared for. A tricky balance, no doubt.
Indeed. But let's not forget that most cruisers spend the majority of their time exploring ports and enjoying the various activities and entertainment options on board. The Sanctuary Club might be a perk for a select few, but it's unlikely to dominate the overall cruise experience.
Good point. Speaking of the overall experience, let's circle back to those Mediterranean itineraries.
Okay.
We know this Star Princess is starting off in this iconic region, but what kind of approach are they taking?
Well, from the limited information available, it seems they're focusing on a blend of classic and lesser-known ports.
Okay.
Perhaps catering to both seasoned Mediterranean cruisers and those who are experiencing the region for the first time.
So you might have a mix of popular destinations like Rome, Barcelona, and Athens, alongside some hidden gems that offer a more off-the-beaten-path experience.
Exactly, and that's what makes a good itinerary a balance between the iconic sites that people dream of seeing and the lesser-known treasures that offer a unique perspective.
But with so many cruise lines already sailing the Mediterranean, what could make the Star Princess's itineraries stand out?
That's where the ship's unique features and onboard experiences come into play.
I see.
They could be leveraging those features to offer themed cruises or shore excursions that cater to specific interests. Imagine a culinary-themed cruise with cooking classes led by renowned chefs, or a wellness-focused itinerary with exclusive access to spa facilities in various ports.
So it's not just about the destinations themselves, it's about how those destinations are integrated with the ship's overall offerings. They're curating a more holistic and personalized experience.
Precisely, and I think that's where the real value lies. It's about creating a cruise experience that goes beyond just visiting a series of ports. It's about offering a curated journey that caters to your specific interests and preferences.
Now, with all these luxurious amenities and unique features, are there any potential downsides to the Star Princess that we should consider?
Well, one potential downside could be the sheer size of the ship.
Okay.
With over 4,000 passengers, it's going to feel crowded at times,
Yeah.
especially in popular areas like the pool deck or the buffet.
Right.
If you're someone who prefers a more intimate cruising experience, this might not be the right ship for you.
That's a valid point. And it's something to consider if you're sensitive to crowds or prefer a more peaceful and quiet environment.
On the other hand, some people thrive in that bustling atmosphere and enjoy the energy of a larger crowd. It's all about personal preference.
True. And it's worth noting that even on a large ship, there are usually pockets of tranquility to be found.
Right.
Perhaps a secluded lounge with a good book or a quiet corner of the spa.
Exactly. And the Star Princess seems to offer a good mix of public spaces and more secluded areas, giving passengers the option to choose their level of engagement.
So far, we've explored the ship's design, amenities, and itineraries, but we haven't talked much about the staterooms themselves.
Right.
What can we glean about the different accommodation options on the Star Princess?
Well, we know they're offering a range of stateroom categories, from interior cabins to spacious suites. And from the descriptions and images we've seen, it seems they're placing a strong emphasis on modern design and comfort.
So even if you're not opting for the ultra-luxurious suites, you can still expect a stylish and comfortable stateroom experience.
Absolutely. And it's worth noting that even the standard staterooms on Princess cruises tend to be well appointed with comfortable beds, ample storage space, and modern amenities like flat-screen TVs and Wi-Fi access.
It sounds like they're trying to elevate the stateroom experience across the board,
Yeah.
making it a comfortable and enjoyable retreat for all passengers.
Indeed. And I think that's an important consideration. As you spend a significant amount of time in your stateroom, especially when you're at sea, it needs to be a space where you can relax and recharge.
So we've covered the casino, the spa, The exclusive sanctuary club, the staterooms, and even the potential downsides of the ship's size. Is there anything else about the Star Princess that you're particularly curious about?
Well, we've touched on the specialty restaurants, but I'd be interested in learning more about the specific dining experiences they're offering.
Okay.
Are they partnering with any celebrity chefs? Are they focusing on specific cuisines or culinary trends?
That's a great question, and one that's sure to pique the interest of any foodie out there. I'm curious to know more about those dining experiences as well.
Perhaps we can delve into those details further in the next segment.
Sounds like a plan. Stay with us as we continue to unravel the mysteries of the Star Princess and discover what culinary delights await on board. All right, we're back and our stomachs are rumbling. Let's dig into those specialty restaurants you mentioned. What kind of culinary adventures await on the Star Princess?
Well, the exact details are still under wraps,
Yeah.
but we can make some educated guesses based on Princess Cruises' past offerings and current trends in cruise ship dining.
Okay. Hit me with your predictions. What kind of culinary experiences do you think they'll be serving up?
Well, I'd expect to see a steakhouse that's almost a given on any luxury cruise ship,
Right.
but I think they'll go beyond the traditional steakhouse experience,
Okay.
perhaps incorporating modern techniques, unique cuts of meat, or a focus on sustainable sourcing.
So elevating the steakhouse experience to match the overall luxury of the Star Princess. What else?
Seafood is another classic cruise ship staple, but I think they'll take it a step further.
Okay.
Perhaps a Mediterranean-inspired seafood restaurant, capitalizing on the fresh, local ingredients available in the region.
That would be a fantastic way to connect the onboard dining experience with the destinations they're visiting.
Yeah.
Fresh, local seafood prepared with a Mediterranean flair. Sign me up.
And considering their partnership with Cirque Éloize, I wouldn't be surprised to see a dining venue that incorporates some element of performance or artistry. Perhaps a dinner theater experience, or a restaurant with a unique visual design that complements the entertainment.
Now that would be a memorable dining experience. It seems like they're really trying to think outside the box and create something truly special with their specialty restaurants. It's not just about the food, it's about the overall ambiance and the experience itself.
Exactly. And I think that's what sets a luxury cruise, like the Star Princess, apart from a more standard cruise experience. They're paying attention to every detail, from the quality of the food to the design of the dining spaces to the level of service provided.
So it's not just about fueling up before your next adventure. It's about savoring each meal and creating lasting memories around the dining table.
Precisely. And that's something that any discerning traveler can appreciate.
Speaking of discerning travelers, we've talked a lot about the Star Princess's target audience, but I'm curious to hear your final thoughts on who you think this ship is perfect for. What kind of traveler do you think will be drawn to this unique blend of luxury, innovation, and entertainment?
Well, I think it's safe to say that the Star Princess is primarily targeting an affluent traveler who values luxury, personalized service, and a wide range of options.
Right.
This is someone who's perhaps experienced other cruises and is looking for something a bit more elevated, a bit more exclusive.
So someone who's not afraid to splurge on a truly memorable vacation experience.
Exactly. But I also think they're trying to appeal to a slightly younger demographic.
Okay.
Someone who appreciates modern design, innovative technology, and a more active and engaging vacation style.
So not necessarily your traditional cruise crowd, but someone who's looking for a cruise experience that's tailored to their modern lifestyle and preferences.
Precisely. And I think that's a smart move as it opens up the cruise market to a wider audience.
We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, from the ship's design and amenities to the dining experiences and the target audience. What are your final thoughts on the Star Princess? What's the one thing that really stands out to you about this ship?
For me, it's the way the Star Princess embodies the evolution of the cruise industry. It's a ship that's pushing boundaries and challenging traditional notions of what a cruise can be. It's a ship that's designed for the modern traveler, someone who seeks both relaxation and adventure, luxury and innovation, familiarity and discovery.
It's a ship that's trying to create a destination in itself, offering a complete and immersive vacation experience that caters to a wide range of interests and preferences.
Exactly, and I think that's what makes it so exciting. It's a glimpse into the future of cruising, a future where the journey is just as important as the destination.
Well said. And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive into the world of the Star Princess. We hope you enjoyed exploring this magnificent ship with us and that we've given you a taste of what awaits on board.
If you're looking for a cruise experience that's luxurious, innovative, and truly memorable, the Star Princess might just be the perfect ship for you.
Until next time, happy travels.